on, Mika.
Mom! Mom! Sadly, when I was a child, my mother passed away due to some sort of illness. It was really sad, but we couldn't do anything about it. My father and I were left together, but our relationship wasn't a typical father and son relationship. My father worked for a foreign company, and he was really focused on his work. He often came home after I went to bed. We never had a proper conversation. The only thing he kept teaching me was how important English was. But as a young child, I didn't care about that, so I never really liked him. After a while, my father told me that we were moving overseas. However, I refused that. I didn't want to live in a foreign country, but most of all, I didn't want to leave my home, where all my memories of my mother were. Of course, I told my father how I felt. However, it can't be helped. I couldn't help but hate him more for being so calm in these situations. A few years later, my father got married again. My scars hadn't been healed yet, but I had a new mother. Soon after that, my father told her to take care of me, and began going on business trips abroad. I really couldn't understand him at all, but at this point, I had already given up on understanding him. My new mom was very kind. I also tried hard to keep calling her mom, and she was happy about that. She was really strict about studying and wanted me to get good education, but she treated me as if I were her biological son. Of course, education is important, and I couldn't be mourning my mother forever, so I began to work hard on my studies. I finished both junior high and high school with good grades. My father came home a few times in a year, but we never had the time to sit down and talk about life. Finally, this year, I made it into a famous national university that my mother wanted me to go to, and I left home to live near the campus. However, since then, my life began to change drastically.
Your father has been sending me less money, and I have to start working to make ends meet. I'll help you with your college tuition, but I would like you to earn the money for everything else you need by yourself.
Is that so? Okay, I'm totally fine with that. You shouldn't overwork yourself either.
Osamu. Thank you.
That's how I began working as a part-timer. I tried contacting my father just to let him know that I got into university, but he didn't pick up the call. Well, I guess he's also having a tough time if he's sending less money. I let Mom contact him. A few months passed, but I only used my room to get some sleep. My mother told me that she was coming here to clean things up when I wasn't here, but I was beginning to feel something was off. Did Mom change her perfume? Whose hair is this? Did Mom change her hair color? Looking back at it now, so many things were out of the norm. But at the time, I was so tired, all I could do was fall asleep. However, one day, I finally saw something. What? That's... Mom?!
Huh? Osamu? What about your job?
I was able to come home early today. Anyway, who is this guy? What were you doing together?
He's, a new member of my workplace. We happen to be going home in the same direction.
This guy got hired at her workplace? Really? I decided to give her the benefit of the doubt. However, my suspicion began to grow. A few weeks later, undeniable proof arose that she was doing something wrong. Who could this be? Hello? Finally, I was able to get you! That voice. Dad? Yeah, I changed my number a while ago, but I hadn't been able to contact you since, so I was worried about you. Huh? Okay. By the way, are you doing fine with the money I'm sending for you? Huh? Tell me whenever you're in need of extra money. Of course, I presume $2,000 is more than enough for you, but... 2,000? At that moment, I connected all the dots and was certain. She's been lying to me! I probably wasn't able to contact my dad because she didn't tell me his new number on purpose. I told my father about my concerns. I told him the fact that I had never received any kind of money from him, and I told him that I couldn't really trust my mother. My father, of course, was surprised, but in the end, he believed me. And the two of us made up our minds to punish her. A few days later, I told my mother that I was going to be late due to my job, and I was ambushing her. And... damn it! New member of her workplace? She was lying to me from the beginning! I'm not going to forgive her for this! I was about to go out there and scold her for cheating, but I kept my calm and decided to wait until my father came home. Finally, the long-awaited day had come to execute our plan. The reason we chose this day was because I was able to figure out that she was going on a date with her lover. Osamu! Welcome home, Dad. Alright, here we go. There she is. Great! Hey, Mom!
Huh? Osamu! How's it going?
Yep, she definitely texted her lover right there.
She wasn't even looking, but her typing speed was amazing.
And you two, why are you here?
Oh, what a coincidence. I came over to here to get some work done, and I thought that I should bring Osamu out for a meal.
Huh?
Yeah, great idea, Dad. Let's do that. Right, Mom?
Yeah, of course.
Food tastes better when you're with your family, isn't that true? Indeed. By the way, sorry for not asking you out from the beginning.
No worries.
By the way, Osamu. I'm sending you guys $2,000 per month. You shouldn't be wearing such worn-out clothes. Don't you think so, Mom?
Huh? Exactly. Osamu, what were you thinking?
That's weird. I don't remember you sending me any money.
Oh, really? That's weird indeed. Maybe the bank's transferring system had some trouble or something.
Is that so?
Yes, that has to be it.
Oh, I've got another weird thing to say. Recently there were some traces of someone coming into my room when I wasn't there.
Oh my god, that's so dangerous. You need to change the key right away. Oh, but don't forget to hand me a spare key, okay?
Not only that, but I smell some perfume that I'm not familiar with. And there were some hairs on the ground that definitely didn't belong to anyone I know.
Wow, that's creepy, isn't it? Maybe it's one of those haunted houses or something? We should go to the real estate agent to figure that out. Oh, I'll come along with you, of course.
Honestly, if my mother had come clean with what she had done, I thought I would forgive her at least a little bit. But looking at her trying to get away by doing whatever it takes, I couldn't consider her a member of our family anymore.
How does she even think she still had a chance of getting away?
Dad, that's about enough, right? Yeah, I can't take any more of this.
What's going on here? Why don't we enjoy our food? Yeah?
What do you think about these pictures?
What is this? I told you this guy happens to go home the same direction after we finish our shift.
I see. But you still like to have fun with him in my room. Is that also a coincidence? I mean, look at the picture. You're kissing. By the way, I left my smartphone in my room to record what you've been doing. I guess you don't want me to pull that one out, right? Hey, how long are you gonna keep me waiting outside? It's cold out there!
Dummy, I told you it's not the right timing.
Huh? Oh. Hi, I'm her husband. My mother finally gave up and told us everything. As I thought, the money that my father was sending her for me to get along was used by herself to get expensive goods. She was never working any kind of job, and the guy was a worker of what they call a male host bar. They have known each other for a long time, and she had been spending a lot of money on him. By the way, the guy himself started making excuses, saying that their relationship wasn't anything serious. There was no way that my father was going to forgive the two. And in the end, my mother was crying for my help.
Please, Osamu, tell him to forgive me. I've already admitted that I was wrong.
There's no point in acting like you feel bad about what you've done. It's too late.
I'm not putting on an act. Up until now, I've treated you like my real son, didn't I?
I used to think so too, but you've been cheating since I was a kid, so everything was a lie. The reason you made me study hard was to send me out of the house and make me independent, so that you could spend all the money for yourself and cheat whenever you wanted to. Am I right?
That's...
I mean, how much money did you spend? It must have been a huge sum. And now you're acting like you're my beloved mother? No way.
No!
After that, my father and stepmother got divorced. Both my stepmother and her lover had to pay consolation money. Apparently that guy dumped her, and she has no place to go right now. I'm really sorry for what I put you through. I thought the right thing to do was work as hard as I can, but that turned out to be wrong. No, you don't have to be sorry. I just wasn't able to understand you when I was a child. You obviously couldn't quit your job when they were trying to send you abroad. Therefore, you got married again so that I could stay in Japan, right? I always denied everything you said or did, without trying to understand anything. I'm the one who has to be sorry. Osamu! Anyways, I turned out to be pretty good at studying, and my English became a lot better too. It's because you always told me to work hard on that. Therefore, once I graduate uni, I'll be going over there too. And then we can live together. After all, you're the only family I got. Yeah, that's true. It sure did take us some time, but from now on, I think we will be a proper family.